Welcome back to another day here on the Winter's Lorcana channel. Today we are playing... Ooh, it's another Maui Shark deck. I just kind of want to play Maui Shark with all of the color combos and see which one I think is best. So far we've done Ruby Amethyst and we've done Ruby Emerald, which leaves two colors left. Ruby Sapphire for today and Ruby Amber. Okay, so for this deck, this one was really tricky to build, and I am like 99% sure it's still not correct. And I'm, by not correct, I mean it's probably like, it's way off base. I can feel it. But the only way to really start refining it is to play it. Now, this deck, it is the Ruby Sapphire shell, right? We're running, there's some ensues in here for some board wipe power, Maleficent for spot removal, only two of those, Tamatoa as a late game finisher. Though I do suspect Maui could be our late game finisher. We will see. Early ramp with Flavors, or ramp, early card draw with Flaversham, ramp with Tipo, card draw with Chicha, Gaston, because we're in an aggro meta. We always are when a new set drops. So, a couple of Gastons. Considering it's an early aggro meta, this might want to be a 4 of. Tough to get it there without really damaging our other numbers. I mean, the only thing that I did not budge on are Tipo and Flaversham. They stayed 4 of, so the only things I did not budge on. Outside of that, with it being Maui Shark, we need actions. So we are running technically 18 actions for it to interact with, which isn't bad. The only downside is a good chunk of the actions, they're not very impactful. Visions, this is a card that I tend to ink, especially early on. Azurite C here is going to want us to ink other things, which is going to diminish our hand. It does draw a card, but we will see. If Maui's getting it back and playing it, that feels good. But I'm still very much on the fence about this card being good at all. I have, sorry throwing you under the bus, my friend, but I have played a game just this week where my friend was able to play Sell the Azurite Sea multiple times in the same game and failed to ink on every single one of them. Because it's possible to just not have cards you can ink. Tipo is much better, lets you ink anything. Fishbone lets you ink anything. Sail does not let you ink just whatever you want. Develop Your Brain, I feel like it's going to be really good with Maui Shark. It'll help thin out the deck. Also, it's an action, so it does gain the lore. And then, of course, the same item package. I considered taking out some of the ice blocks, but if I was going to do that, I'd want to get rid of the ensues, and if I was going to do that, I probably wouldn't need Brawl, and then Brawl's already just so impactful, so I couldn't bring myself to do any of that. Where I think this deck wants to go, I think it still wants to have items, and I think it still wants to have actions. It's just how you leverage those things, and you know, is it early game ramp, mid game items, late game actions, or do we try to get Shark out early because our actions? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because we want to use the ramp to. Thankfully, only one of our cards is ramp in the actions, but we want to use our ramp to get Shark down as soon as possible, so that we can use the ramp and benefit from it. Right? We'll see. Let's just jump in and see if we can't win a few. Going second. Man, all day yesterday I went second, except for the very last game there. That's awful. I do see some Tipos. Chicha's good. Fishbone goes great with Chicha. I mean, I got a lot of ramp. I don't have any card draw, don't have any items. We don't need 2 Chichas. I still don't know if I like this card or not. Put you back. Put you back. Put you back. Keep some basics here. Hope for a turn 1 popsicle. No popsicle. Okay. Alright, Brawl's interesting. What did we ink over here? We inked Maleficent. Okay. Maleficent. So Brawl could possibly be really useful, but there's a Gaston. Really like that too. Alright, we're gonna ink you past the turn. Sorry, Cell. You're just really great ink is what you are. Okay, I really didn't need to be prepared, let's be honest. That's a nice little follow-up as well. Maybe I can do Tipo, ink an additional thing, and then I'm on 4 for the following turn. So I could play Fishbone Gaston for the following turn. Okay. That's not bad. Alright, so now I need to ink something. Oh, that's awkward. I need to ink something. So it has to be Brawl. I guess I could go Fishbone Chicha. Alright, so I can ink Gaston then. Let's start there. Play Tipo. I need to ink something else. And I mean, the only one really here would be Little Sisu. I mean, I'd probably get rid of Big Sisu for being super efficient, right? I can't play this. I'm not going to be able to play it for a long time. It costs 8. But it is almost certainly a board wipe against this deck. Let's get rid of Little Sisu. Tough choice. That's where Tipo's challenging. It thins your hand. Doesn't like draw more cards or anything. Yeah, but now I can definitely ink the Brawl if I have to ink something. Yep, we're going to ink the Brawl. We're going to play the Fishbone. Activate the Fishbone. Fortunately, it means I don't get a Chicha trigger. And we will pass. Okay, here we go. I haven't actually played Red-Blue in quite some time. This is a little bit. It's like putting my toes back in the water. Like, oh yeah. That's how you do this card. That okay. I could see we're gonna be really terrible against aggro though. Okay, so I could draw an additional card off Chicha, or I can ink. I mean, I'm 3 turns away from this. How bad do I want? I mean, we got support here, right? We do. So I could just quest. Tipo can take out an Ursula. Maui takes out an Ursula. Chicha trades with anything that wants to attack it. Not getting any value out of her, but you know what? I don't like how this played out. I don't like how this played out at all. I mean, I can control the board. The other thing I gotta worry about is this is the Maleficent deck. They could bounce my cheap stuff. Or I just swing with Maui, and then next turn I might be able to dump 2 things and get some value out of Chicha, and then still do all the trades. Alright. They're all... Let's get rid of... We got 2 Diablos. So there's 2 targets for a shift. And I can't deal with either. So we'll take out an Ursula. I don't want to take out this Diablo. Okay, see, we never would have got there. We never would have got there anyway. But I can stop them from shifting Big Ursula. Assuming they quest. Wow, double Diablos. I really would like to get this down. Fortunately, I think I'm going to end up inking you. Ink you. Unfortunately, yeah. I just have to hope to draw another one. Ha! Drew another one! That is the best news ever! Alright, let's stop them from being able to get something crazy. Let's quest here. Put some support on Tipo. Tipo can then slow down the opponent. Now we won't get a shift Maleficent. And their board will not challenge Chicha. They're not going to give... nobody would give up a Diablo. Not willingly. Yeah, play more stuff. Can you play another stuff? Okay, I mean, I can just ink you, play you, and then their whole board is gone. Love that for me. No, I don't need that. Pass turn. Drawing into the second Sisu there was actually really, really lucky. Laversham. Okay, we got some card draw. There we go. We're going to play Sail, mostly for the card draw. Love that. Ink Gaston, pass the turn. Oh, I should have quested. I'm an idiot. I was so like, oh, look at all this cool stuff I could do. I didn't even think to quest. Wasn't even on my radar. There's a lucky dime. That is fantastic. Okay, let's start by drawing cards. Okay, looking good. We definitely want to get this going. There's really no way for us to deal with this Ursula. Now, I got a couple options. I could play Tamatoa, retrieve the popsicle, play the popsicle. Or I can play the dime and I'm gaining 6 lore. I should be at 6 already. I should have quested last turn and I didn't even see it. But I will go ahead and quest with both of these. Let's ink you. Let's play you. I mean, there's another popsicle. Let's take that. Let's play you. Get you back. And did I get a Chicha trigger? I must have, right? I must have gotten a Chicha trigger because I can't ink again. I played Sail this turn, which is an additional ink, and it's not letting me ink. So I must have got it. I just didn't realize it. All right. Okay. Well, the downside is... Oh, well, never mind. I was going to say the downside is... Oh, that quests for a bunch too. That I was going to use Chicha Supercharged Sisu Challenge Ursula, but I just drew a dragon. How am I going to deal with you? You're 7/7. So I need to get Chicha back down so I can supercharge Tamatoa. Okay, this is awkward. Ink, play dragon, deal with Ursula, play Chicha. I mean, Maleficent takes out Maleficent. So, that's always an option. And I will just quest. They sure do got a lot of, I get an item back too. Why not? Banish one of your other characters. Play a character with the same name as the banished character for free. Alright, cool. Chicha just trades with Maleficent. And I will do that. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, how much can I supercharge out here? Oh, I should have waited before doing that. I could have drawn an extra card. Let's play you. Let's play you. I have enough to still activate it. I haven't inked yet. I could play you. Ink and ink. Activate dime. Yeah, let's do that. Play you. Ink you. Card ability you. Quest here. They have lethal on board, so I'm just dead. I'm not dead. I just win. I just win. I will pass, and we will activate the lucky dime, and game over. It's such a bonkers combo. I don't need to say any words about it. You guys know how crazy this little combo is together, but like, the math is insane. Hey, I gotta go first. That's nice. Hey, look at the curve too. Way better. I got a popsicle. I don't have any ramp, but I do got a Gaston. I got a turn 3 ramp. I think I might just put these other 4 cards back. And just keep the 1, 2, 3. There we go. My 2 just changed. Sorry, Dragon. You're too expensive. I just need to find me a Flaversham. Alright, I do got a choice here. I have to ink something like normal. And then I can either play Tipo, which means inking something else, or I can play Sail, draw a card, ink something else. Downside is, Sail won't let me ink the ice block. Upside with Tipo is, I kind of want to ink the ice block. And keep everything else. So, I'm feeling like maybe I'm inking this again and playing Tipo. Alright, pass turn. I know Sail is like, it can be really good, but like, it's just, it's not for me. It doesn't do what I want it to do. Which is be good. Let's get rid of you. Quest. Let's ink. Pass the turn. Need to get one of these fish bones established. Oh, see, friends would be nice. I'm struggling to find my Flavershims. Hey, there's a shark. About time. Alright, so I can ink you. Problem is, shark's not going to get a lot going on. Alright, well, I definitely have shark next turn. I mean, that's the goal of playing ramp, is so we can get shark down early. Man, I wish I could play all of the friends on the other side. Yeah, we're just gonna play shark. We're gonna play shark. We're gonna quest. We're gonna pass turn. I mean, my board feels great, but my hand versus their hand looks awful. Okay, let's start with you. Give me a flat. I inked you! I inked you! I'm an idiot! I pushed the wrong button. See, that's one small difference here. Between digital and paper. That would never have happened. I would have played you. Because that's what I was trying to do. Alright, well, let's hope that doesn't cause the death of me. It just might. I think no matter what I'm inking, yeah, whatever I draw, playing Tommy. And then questing with my evasives. And then next turn I can heal, quest. Oh, nope, never mind. They have a Hades. They got lots of ink. I've actually haven't seen the Blurple deck pop off yet. This is the first time I've seen it actually have a bunch of ink and can actually play its cards. Well, that's a sucky card. I'm just gonna ink you. I have no actions to speak of. Okay. Any action. Like, I'll even take a sail. Nope, shark's gone. Alright, we lose the game. Man, that was awful. The not finding Flavershim is lethal. Like, you just lose those games. I'm surprised we didn't lose the last game. Of course, there's an action. Fantastic. We finally found the action. And it doesn't do anything. Alright. We're gonna I'm conceding. I'm just gonna concede. This game is over. Dang it. Going second. Can I find a Flavershim? What is with this deck? There's 4 in there. I'm finding the T-pose no problem. Where the heck is Flavershim? Alright, we're just gonna start putting everything back. My goodness, there you are. Huh. Can't win a game without Flavershim. Popsicle. I better keep a brawl. I bet you keep a brawl. Hey, there's a shark. Okay. Things might be okay. Another popsicle. Okay, so I definitely want to ink. We're going to play Tipo. I'm going to ink this guy. Fortunately, I can't. It comes in exerted, so I can't play that. Discard? Yeah, okay. Perfect. I have a Tamatoa. I can get the dime back. Let's ink you. Let's play you. There we go. Your discard's pretty worthless now. It's pretty meaningless at this point. I have an active Flaversham. Yep, and I really don't run a lot of songs, so those Ursulas are pretty weak. Draws card. Let's play you. Finally, Sail's gonna do something, right? Can't ink you. Stinking Sail, can't ink you. I can play you though. Quest. I mean, I should keep the ice block. It really doesn't matter which one I pop, but I'm gonna pop the ice block. I wanted to ink it. We can ink you, and we will ink you. And let's go see if I can't find something cool. Yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff. There's the Tamatoa. I'll take you. Quest there, pass turn. I mean, if it's damage they want to put on Tipo to get rid of him versus damage on the Flaversham, I think that's worth it. Yeah. They want to take out Tipo, great. Diablo. Well, I do have a Brawl. However, I can wait. I do have a an evasive challenger. Okay, I found another dime. I did not need Tamatoa to find the dime. Let's ink you. Let's play you. Let's quest here. Always draw the cards first. Don't do what I do. Always draw the cards first. It doesn't change my math here, but it could have. It could very well have changed the math. Visions of the future. Hypnotize. Yeah, we're just gonna get another. We're just gonna get the dime back. It's a very easy discard for us. It has Tamatoa. Now let's see. I could play the Brawl, kill the Diablo, or kill Ursula, challenge the Diablo, get Brawl back, take out the other Ursula. I don't even need Matami. I mean, it doesn't matter who I challenge. So I may as well take out an Ursula because I take less damage on the Maui. We'll get back to Brawl. It's one of my favorite play lines. Oh, not challenge. Play Brawl again. It's one of my favorite play lines. It's fun. Let's ink you. Let's go find something. Still have 4 cards in hand. And the best card in here is Sisu. Maybe I just take you as like my backup. An item would have been fine, but we have Sisu now. Alright, make me discard again. No, that's not gonna do it. No, that's not gonna do it. Really? You played Ursula, saw I had Sisu, and then played Diablo anyway? Well, that was dumb. Alright, well, they don't technically know I have second Sisu, but now we know that's not going to stop them from playing out the board anyway. Oh, I lost Tommy. Okay, I got Tommy. Let's ink a shark, play a Tommy, get back a Popsicle, play a Popsicle, draw a card. Quest with Flaversham, draw some more cards. Quest with Sisu. Pass the turn. I mean, I'm just having fun playing out the patterns. I'm sure we probably could close this game. Play dime more aggressively, or yeah, I bet you there was ways for it. But we will play you. Draw a card. Can I just get there? Is that possible? 2, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, I just have it. Like, it's just on board. However, I want to play you. We're going to ink you. We're going to play you. We're going to ink you. We're going to draw another card. We're going to play you. Okay. We're going to ink you. Just because I can. Didn't find another item, though. Don't break the item. I need that for Tommy. Yeah, we'll get a thing back. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. I don't know how much damage Shark did, but okay. Hey, we get to go first. I like it. Though, I do suspect this is going to be a match that we are not going to be very good at. I don't need 2 Sisus, do I? I don't think so. Maui could be good. Shark Maui's a little far. Do got the item in Flaversham. Okay. Maybe this is fine. Ink you, play you, pass turn. Need to have an item in play for Flaversham. As we've learned, if you can't stick a Flaversham, you just kind of lose the game. Okay, Daisy. I need to get Gaston. Oh, another. Okay. More ink in the ramp. And then Ice Block, I won't even take damage on the attack. Which is super nice. Rapunzel's Tower is super annoying though. Yeah, I'll take it. It's ink. Now I could play Sisu, get rid of Daisy, challenge the tower, and then next turn the tower's just gone. I think I will do that. So let's start by challenging the tower. Let us ink Tamatoa. Funny enough, this is not the game for him. We just need to control the board once the opponent's out of resources. If we can get him out of resources, we'll be stinking good. Alright, let's be sure to finish off the tower. We're not going to let an aggro deck have all of the willpower. I need to ink. Ice Block is good though, but I want to draw cards. Okay. I know I should activate Ice Block first, but it's not going to matter. I'm out of ink. I hear that a lot. Activate it first. I don't have any ink. I can't do anything with it. Anyway, like. Okay, double Sisu. Okay, let's get rid of a. How bad do I? It's definitely one of the Sisus. How bad do I want second Maui or a Maui Shark? Second Maui feels like it'd be really good here. Maui Shark, less so. Unless I can start getting into brawls. But I don't know how potent Brawl's going to be in this deck, against this deck. They got piglets, sure, but I'm pretty sure a lot of their characters have 3 strength. Alright, we're going to get rid of the shark. Maybe this isn't the color it goes with. This might be one of the weakest colors for the Maui Shark. Well, we'll just draw one anyway. Why not? We're still gonna just do this though. That's what the hero for all is for. Hero to all, hero for all, hero of all. Alright, play out the rest of your... Man, it's locations. I mean, I have to challenge. I have the bodies to deal with it. I mean, honestly, an aggro deck, that's why Gaston's in here. So, like, it's not a strong matchup for us, but honestly, I'm feeling pretty decent about it. A lot of really great options. I'm only at 5 ink. So it feels like whatever I take, I'm going to ink. However, if I could ink Maui, go to 6, then I'm only 2 turns off of playing a Tamatoa. I just have to have a little card draw luck, and if not, then I ink Tamatoa. I'm not exactly thrilled about the rest of the cards. They're all expensive, and Brawl is very ineffective. Ineffective, that's the word. Ineffective. So I was really hoping to find an item, honestly. Flaversham. That was what I wanted. We can play Big Sisu and just start questing. Yeah, well, could draw cards. Could find items. Could do some stuff. Okay, I did find an item. Expensive, but I found one. And I'm not even going to end up using it. I'm literally just going to break it. We have to challenge, so... I mean, keep playing locations. It doesn't bother me. Let's activate you. Can I find an item? Oh, I can find you. Have I inked yet? I have not. Let's ink Maui. Let's play another one. Can I find an item? Man, I can't find items for squat. Alright, quest, pass turn. Prince John. Ha! Completely whiffed. It's all characters over here. I mean, I could get an item back right now, but just ink and play. But then I can't play it. Or I can try to go find one. I did find one. And then we can play you. I will activate you. I do want to make sure I'm getting my ink this turn. Yeah, we're just blowing up all the items as we go. That's a good one. Tipo good too. I could play Tipo, ink the dime, but that feels silly. I think I'd rather just ink the Tipo. Quest and quest. Alright, the other two actually can't do anything. Pass turn. I can get rid of the Prince John. The dime is such an easy... It didn't even click. It's such an easy thought. Just get it back. I think now we're going to play you. Wipe their board. Play you. Draw some cards. Quest here. Draw some more cards. And ink you, play you, pass turn. I mean, this aggro deck didn't aggro very hard, did it? Alright, let's get you down. Start getting back some of this stuff. Alright, wow, that's lethal. That's lethal. Getting all the popsicles when you don't technically need them anymore. Okay, I'm feeling solid. Okay. You know, as an Ursula player, if you play Ursula... Oh, they have to discard. Never mind. I was going to say, I would never make my opponent discard the Be Prepared in this situation. I would try to actively get them to play it. They never would, but I would try. But it does say they reveal their hand and discards a song of your choice. I guess you could just choose to not choose? Is that not? Can you choose to not choose? I doubt it. Anyway, we're just gonna... Oh, wait. I got a popsicle. Let's... How much can I win by? Let's, play you. Let's play you. Oh, we found one. Let's play you. Let's play you. Can I get another item? Nope. Okay. Ink you. I can ink you. Can't play you. I can go to... Now, if I break one, I draw a couple cards, but odds of me getting 2 items. How much do I win by? 24! That's a respectable number, and we'll get back to Lucky Dime. I told you we just get back Lucky Dimes. Alright, Shark's still not really doing anything. Go 1 second. Okay, I do suspect this deck... Well, I suspected last deck too would be challenging, but it really wasn't. I do expect this deck to be challenging. Let's see. You're too expensive. Maui's great. I do have a popsicle and a Flaversham, which is fantastic. Brawl, I don't believe will actually do anything in this matchup. I do got a little ramp to get me to Maui. Maybe I'm just inking the brawls. Okay. There's a shark. I don't know if he's good or not. Well, look at that. Fine. There is a card. We're gonna ink you. We're gonna play you. We're gonna draw a card. We're gonna pass the turn. Yeah, that's what I expect. 3 strength and above. Okay. I did find some ink. That's good. Ink you, play you, draw another card. And I will ink. It's gotta be Brawl, right? It's gotta be Brawl. Wish I had a one-drop play, but I don't. That's a great time to have another popsicle, because I actually could have played it. I mean, at best we're getting to 4 Flowershim, and then it's Maui to kind of try to catch up. Oh boy. Look at you actually playing things I could have brawled. After I fully expected you to not have it. Alright, pass the turn. I don't have an answer for Lilo either. Yeah, I don't think this deck's gonna fight this deck. The Amethyst version certainly does. It can take out the Lilos really easily too. Easily gets them to the grave, and then we can put them back in their deck, which is hilarious. Now, I will say there is one saving grace versus this deck. They do run out of steam. So if I was able to take care of the board right here and right now, there's a very solid chance we just straight up win the game. Now, I think we're playing this way. We are inking. Play Chicha. Play Tipo and Ramp. West. We're looking for a Be Prepared. There's 2 in the deck. Didn't get it. Alright. So I have to top deck it. I just have to top deck it. Otherwise, we're just dead. I mean, we're almost just dead right here. Our deck's not a removal deck either. Oh, we are just dead. Oh, Piglet's 3. I was looking at it. I saw the 2 and I'm thinking 2. Yeah, we're just dead. Yeah, I even that, yeah, couldn't even get to 7 to beat this deck. We're ramping and I couldn't even get to 7 to beat it. I didn't think we were going to stand a chance against this one. And we really didn't. My goodness. But again, that is what you're looking for. Like, they do run out of steam. The only cards you have to worry about are Lilo. We don't have a great way of dealing with Lilo, unfortunately, with this color combination. It just keeps coming back. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. We can challenge it. It does come inexerted. It's the being able to stabilize. We're just not fast. Even with ramp, keep that in mind. Even when we're ramping and we're getting ahead on ink, we're still not fast enough to, even if we had Be Prepared, still couldn't play it in time. We just lose. And by the time I could have played it, let's assume I was right in Piglet only. You know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they go to 19 or whatever. Like, even if my math was right, which it wasn't. But even if my math was right, they went to 19. And we played Be Prepared, then every character they play, we have to kill for the rest of the game. And if the second we fail to do it, we lose. Like, yeah. Not an easy one for us. Go in second. Alright, if you uploaded a deck list to Dreamborn at around 10:57 a.m. November the 23rd, Pacific Daylight Time, this might be your deck. This might be your deck. Alright, I got a popsicle, which is exactly what we want. Let's send back everything else. We'll keep the ramp. Come on, Flowershim. If I don't get a Flowershim, we lose. Cool, we lost the game. That's what it feels like when you don't get Flowershim. Alright. Oh, we're okay. I suspect we're really gonna lose this against this deck based on the description. The title of the deck. I didn't look at the deck list, so you know, we'll see. But well, this could be bad. This could be bad. Let's set up Chicha before I start ramping, so I can get the card draw. Because I have a feeling we're gonna see some discard here. There's the first piece of it. Dime, always an easy discard. Easy ink, let's play you. Easy ink, drawing another card, let's play you. Come on, Flowershim, where are you? I need you. And opponent has nothing in play, so we'll quest. Using Chicha to draw some cards. I mean, we're being discarded. Thankfully, Ursula does nothing. Wow, they have 3 sails. They just popped off with that. We're being discarded and actively we're trying to like ink, so we're like our hand's getting doubly attacked. Come on, Flaversham, where are you? Alright, we're gonna ink, we're gonna play you, we're gonna ink you. Oof. Getting the extra draw with her, but not getting there. Past turn. I mean, you're just expensive. I don't know if I'm gonna need Brawl. Honey Lemon just dies to Tipo. I mean, Tipo's already served his purpose, so that's an easy attack. Ink, play a card, ink another card. I'm left with 1 card in hand, and then I draw a card, so I have 2 cards in hand. So if they have another solid discard, we're really in trouble. Definitely taking you out. Now, I could have quested and then bump this, take out Ursula, but then Chicha would die. Ink, play you, activate you. Oh boy. Okay. Well, if I can stick Tamatoa, I think we just win the game. I mean, they're Emerald. I wouldn't be surprised to see. They have a couple of good removals. One that makes me draw 2 cards, and the other that makes it go back to my hand and then discard it. Am I inking a dime here? No. Possibly next turn, but not right now. I think we're going to keep it in case I get forced to discard. There goes Tamatoa. And of course the bug in the game makes me automatically discard it. I'm telling you, you don't draw Flaversham, you just straight up lose the game. Like, I'm floundering here for an answer, and I can't find it. I could draw an extra card, but then I'm down to 1 card in hand, and it's a dime. That feels really bad. Pass and turn again, I mean... Against the discard deck, I really wanted Flaversham. It's super annoying when your deck's meant to do a thing and you just can't draw the card that lets you do the thing. What a wide board. I could top deck a Be Prepared and then all of a sudden I don't feel bad. There's 2 in the deck. Can't find it, but there are 2 in the deck. I mean, what do I even take out? Anything? I mean, they're all so weak. Like, like this doesn't feel great. I really want to Be Prepared. I'm thinking I'm inking. Activating. Ooh, not a Be Prepared. Could start doing a Brawl chain, potentially. Okay, that's not bad. Shark might actually get us out of this. I mean, they're questing for just a lot. They probably just have lethal. Yeah, that quest for 2. Yeah, that's just lethal. I didn't even see it. These 2 quests for 2. Alright, we are going to just jump into another game. We're going to jump into another game because it's like, watch me get Flaversham and watch this deck be a joke. That's all it is. You get Flaversham, you just win the game. Of course, Flaversham has to stick, but you get Flaversham and he wins the game. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, and I gotta go first. There's Flaversham. Cool, we won the game. I'm literally going to put every single card back and go get an item. Give me an item. I got an item. It's not the one I wanted, but I got an item. Ink, pass. It's not even technically on curve either, because I'm going to ramp. We'll play Chicha first. Honey lemon. There's a be prepared. Unfortunately, the Ursulas are going to steal that from me, so I'm going to ink it with the fishbone. That's nice. I really like that. Look at that. Actually get to have an additional item. Chicha, coming in clutch there. Alright, now we just established a Flaversham, and we're fine. Alright, here we go. Flaversham time. Very easy. Let us... Do I keep a backup Flaversham? I mean, yeah, you should, but I'm not going to. You're good too. Okay. I could play it for efficiency's sake, but I'm not going to because I got Chicha and I want to maximize Chicha's value of card draw. I mean, so far I'm feeling exceptionally more potent right now. Just having Flaversham, I just feel like I have all of the options in the world. Oh my goodness, and we can just drop this and board wipe you? Okay. I do have to give up a good chunk of my hand to do it. Yeah, I'll be left with a shark. So a single discard I'll be top decking. Well, quest. So I'll have 3 cards in hand. Okay, let's do it. Thank you. Actually, I'll have 4 cards in hand because Chicha. Thank you. Gets to draw a card. Then we just get to play you. Wipe your board. Quest here. Pop you. Draw 2 more cards. Okay, yeah, your discard's meaningless now. Like, I told you, just the first game, that's what happens without a Flaversham. The second game, this is what happens with a Flaversham. Like, and then I will just play another Sisu and wipe your board again. Because it's a joke when you have Flaversham to keep you going. Draw more cards. I haven't inked again. I do need to ink. Having another Chicha down would be nice though. And we just quest. Alright, this, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this game is over. Like, night and day difference. How wild is that? Getting a Flaversham to actually work. Absolutely. This is why I wanted to play against this deck. Here it is. Basil, during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may pay 1 ink to have chosen opponent choose and discard a card. This is why I thought this deck might be really fun to play against. So I'm glad we got to see it. It's just too bad that it's too little too late. And interestingly enough, Brawl does not work on it. That's what I was alluding to in the last game. Because I didn't know if I needed to keep Brawl or not. Because I did not know how strong Basil was. Let's see. I'm going to play you. We're going to ink you. We're going to... Oop, not that. We're going to activate you. There we go. Now I'm drawing 2 cards. And then we're going to play Dragon. Get rid of Basil. I'm telling you, it's just kind of a joke. I don't need support. Quest. Quest. And quest, we will not activate because I got 2 Chichas. Not that it matters. We just win next turn by questing. Yeah, there's game. Okay. Night and absolute day difference when you have Chicha, or when you have Flaversham versus when you don't have Flaversham. Okay. Hey, I know we don't do this very often, but I just wanted to talk about it. Maui Shark. This is why we're playing this deck color combination right now, is testing all of the Maui Shark potential. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to have to play through the deck and get a feel for what Maui Shark is like in this deck. And never once did he truly come into play and was useful. Did not work in this style. Now, there's a couple of things, right? Sapphire really wants to ramp and draw cards with Flaversham. And if you're playing Flaversham, then all of a sudden you're playing items. And if you're playing items, you're playing Tamatoa. And then all of a sudden the deck has built itself. So to get away from that, you either have to choose to not draw cards with Flaversham, which feels like an absolute death sentence because red's not drawing, and if blue's not going to draw, then you just don't have card draw. And if you don't have card draw, you're going to lose the game. Like, as hopefully we demonstrated in that last 2 games, I did not have Flaversham, got slaughtered. Then I did have Flaversham, and it was an absolute joke. Like, night and day difference having the card draw. So you need the card draw. And, okay, so if we're going to have the card draw, maybe we could do card draw, which requires the item, so it's an item deck. But we need lots of actions for Maui. Maybe we're not ramping, which feels really bad for Sapphire, because that's like Sapphire's golden nugget. But maybe we're not ramping because Shark's not doing anything. These actions are ramp, and technically these are kinds of card draw. I mean, they're filtering, they're looking for stuff, but I mean, Maui wants you to have cards that are like Brawl. They want you to have cards, not Be Prepared. That's an awful card with Maui, because you just lose Maui. Let It Go, right? Is that the one, the blue one? What else do we got? Blue doesn't have a lot of removal. Let It Go is really its only removal, which is not great. Red has a couple of other things. We could do Dragon Fires, Uninkable, which isn't great, but like, yeah, we're losing some stuff. You know, notice we're not running Robin in this deck, because Robin doesn't let us play most of this deck. There's only a few things in here. Literally, these 4 cards would be the only thing that Robin would let us actually play. So I don't know. Maybe this just isn't the color combination it goes in. It's also possible that it's just that he fits in here fine, but he's like a Maleficent, right? He's a 2 of in the deck instead of a 3 of, and he's not a focus. He's just an incidental, oh, hey, by the way, I have a 7/5 evasive guy who gets back some of my actions, which are card draw, so I can look for the real win condition, Tamatoa or Sisu, and then incidentally he gains a few points of lore along the way. So like, he's not here to be the end all be all. He's here to support the be all end all, the end all be all, whatever the saying is. He's a support character in this deck at best. If you guys have a red-blue list where Maui Shark is the actual all-star, please share it with me, because this is my favorite color combination in all card games. Red-blue, I don't know why, I just like red. It's the Spider-Man colors, I guess, which is really cool. I would like to see that list. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow.